what's going on today, brothers? So today we're going to be talking about my top 3 favorite growth stocks. We're going to be diving into Fidelity and why I choose Fidelity. Again, I appreciate you stopping by Brotherhood Finance. Please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. We have our 3 videos posted about the intro, our Roth IRA, and how you can become a millionaire, and then cryptocurrencies. But no furthermore, let's hop into the video, boys. So today we're going to be talking about my 3 favorite growth stocks, like I was saying before. And those 3 companies are Planet 13, which is a cannabis company, the Very Good Food Company, which is a vegan food company, and then Beyond Meat, which is an additional vegan food company, but this is kind of like the bigger company compared to Very Good Food Company. This could be a company that takes off kind of like Beyond Meat, but Beyond Meat is definitely way ahead of the game. They're in industries like partnering with Pizza Hut. They're working on a deal with McDonald's. And they have a far substantial greater balance sheet as well. Okay, brothers, so first let's dive into how many shares I own. So of the Very Good Food Company, I own roughly 33 shares worth a total value of $226. I'm up over 97% on this position so far, as I acquired them at $347 a share. In Planet 13, I own 40 shares in my investing account, and then I'm going to show you my Roth account. I own an additional 71 shares in that account as well. I'm up 42% in this account for a total of $223. And here's some of the positions where I bought it. And then I also own Beyond Meat. And Beyond Meat right here, I only own 1 share of Beyond Meat right now because they're quite an expensive company. But so far I'm up over 8% over that company. And then let's go to my Roth IRA. So this is my Roth IRA. Again, I own the 71 shares in this account, current value of $400.44. We're up over 71% on this Planet 13 position. This is my favorite stock out of all 3 of the stocks because I believe cannabis is going to be a growing industry that is going to get legalized. And then once legalization occurs, you have more branding. You have other companies that are going to be able to get more cash flow and liquidity to further expand on investments and properties, which will really help the companies grow. And then with legalization, kind of like cigarettes and tobacco, how it's such a great and big industry, they're also going to tax marijuana a lot so that the government can get their share. As always, like we talked about before in the Roth IRA video, how taxes are always the biggest expense and how you can use the Roth to not pay taxes. So go to our recent video and subscribe and like and go on that video and check that out for more information. But again, so here's where I got into Planet 13. So in this account, I got in at $289, and I started buying more shares as I progressively saw the company expand their balance sheet and their total assets. And Planet 13 is really a great company to hold. Kind of think of Planet 13 as a Cabela's for marijuana because they have a multitude of brands that are, they do very good in the balance sheets and they're expanding and they're doing very great as a company. Okay, brothers, so let's dive into Planet 13 a little more. As again, I think it's going to be a very growing industry in the future. So right now, the stock is currently trading at $5.64. It's up over 8% today. Now, when I recently bought back in the coming months around $2.80 or so, I really wish I would have capitalized more on this company, but over time, the reason the stock is growing at such a substantial amount is because, again, their balance sheets have been growing. We're looking towards more of a possibility of marijuana legalization, and things are really looking good for the company. So again, the stock is trading around $5.65 a share. So Planet 13 is a company based in Nevada, United States, and then they also have an additional company in Las Vegas, which is the largest cannabis dispensary in the world. They have very many brands, so let's go look at their brands. So here's the investor page right here. So again, it's the largest dispensary on planet Earth with 112,000 square feet. And they have very popular brands such as Medicine. They have Trendy, a Leaf Vine, some vapor products. They have coffee with cannabis in it. They have chocolates, so they get into the edibles as well. So they have Dreamland Chocolates, a very good and respectable brand. And really, here's the team right here. So you got Larry Schaefer, Robert. So obviously, as you know, when you're looking into a company, looking at the CEOs and how they manage their cash flow and their balance sheets is really the key aspect when looking over companies. So who is Larry Schaefer and why is he the CEO and how did he get started? So Larry Schaefer has been a resident of Nevada for 48 years. He founded the Las Vegas Color Graphics 40 years ago in 1978 and grew it into the largest privately owned commercial printing company in Nevada. So this is huge because Larry Schaefer, he has already been with smaller companies and grown them into massive profitable companies. So for him to get into the marijuana industry, knowing that it's going to grow at a substantial rate at a time never better than before, and has already had experience with growing businesses and really how to incorporate them into the public manner and way, he's really going to be a good person to run this company. And that's why over time, as we've looked at the balance sheet and the way that the stock is doing, it's performing very well. And ladies and gentlemen, I really do believe in the next coming years, especially if marijuana becomes legalized in the near future, this stock is going to be trading probably in the upper 20s. So even at $5.63 a share, it's still not that bad to get in at this time. Your time's not really missed out even at this. But furthermore, that's Planet 13 stock. That's my favorite stock out of all three. Let's dive into the other companies. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so the next company we're going to be talking about is the Very Good Food Company. Now, like I was saying, the Very Good Food Company is kind of like the baby of Beyond Meat. Beyond Meat's another one of my favorite companies. I remember looking at this company last year, and it was around the $50 range. Now it's really substantially taken off, and I believe that this company is going to have some very profitable balance sheets in the coming future, and it's going to succeed in the industry because, as you know, there's a great need for healthier food and how we can eat healthier to, get a variety of benefits such as nutrition, health, life expectancy increase, and very many other aspects. So again, Beyond Meat is a Los Angeles-based producer of plant meat substitutes founded in 2009 by Ethan Brown. So Ethan Brown is a very great CEO. I've been looking into him. We're going to dive into him as well. The company's initial products were launched in the United States in 2012, and the company has products designed to emulate chicken, beef, and pork sausage. So Beyond Meat, again, what they're doing is they're implementing this plant meat based product, and it's going to be healthier, and it's going to be the better alternative for vegans and other people who want to have healthier nutritions and eating habits. Okay, and then the Very Good Food Company. This company was recently just founded. Again, it dives into the plant-based nutrition. It's still a very small company. One of the reasons I use Fidelity is because you can buy pretty much any company you would like on Fidelity. So Fidelity gives you a wide range of options to really invest your money in smaller growth companies, which is what I use Fidelity for. And then obviously I have the Roth that I showed you guys that I put money into every month. And then obviously the Coinbase as well. And then obviously I'm sitting on a decent amount of cash right now, more than my investments, because I believe in the coming future. In the next videos, we're going to dive into the future of the stock market and what I see short term and then what I see long term. And really the way that I think about things and how things are progressing in the current coronavirus time. So why Beyond Meat, Brendan? Well, if you look into Beyond Meat, they're really the biggest vegan plant-based company to invest in right now. They're expanding nationwide, especially with other stores like Costco and recent news a day ago. Motley Fuel, Beyond Meat get government go-ahead. So they're really expanding. They're kind of the biggest plant-based food nutrition company out. And they're trying to market and brand through very reputable companies such as, McDonald's, Pizza Hut, etc. So let's dive into who the main CEO is and why I prefer him. Okay, brothers, so here's Beyond Meat's business page right here. As I was talking about before, they are doing very well with branding as they just signed a deal with Pizza Hut for the vegan accessories and food options. So that's branding in its finest form right there. Again, they're a plant-based company, and they use vegan ingredients. So here's their page right here, and about their CEO. So the CEO is Ethan Brown. He's been with the company since 2009. Mr. Brown is the recipient of the United Nations highest environmental accolade, and he is the champion of the Earth 2018. Mr. Brown holds an MBA from Columbia University and MPP with a focus on environmental from the University of Maryland and a BA in History and Government from Connecticut College. So Mr. Brown has really done a great job of growing this company, expanding this company, and branding the company for it to really take over the market cap when vegan foods become more of a topic, such as marijuana will in the coming future. And I really believe this company has a lot of potential, and it's going to be a great company to invest in. I feel like this company, just like Tesla stock, is going to take off in a way that it's unique. It has its own industry, and there's not really another player that is even close to be, on the performing side of Beyond Meat and expand like the way it already has. So that's Beyond Meat, fellow and folks. All right, brothers. So the Very Good Food Company. Why do I invest in this company? Let's look at what this company is again. So again, their headquarters is in Canada. This is the Very Good Food Company right here. This is their homepage. Some of the stuff they sell, such as their sausage, their hamburgers, their meat, etc. Again, they're already having things sold out right here. So they got burgers and all that stuff. Here's their story, their recipes that they use. And then let's look at their investor page. So who they are. So we are an emerging plant-based food technology company that designs, develops, produces, distributes, and sells a variety of plant-based meat and other food alternatives. So it's just like Beyond Meat, but they're a smaller company that also it possibly might have a greater potential than Beyond Meat growth-wise, because Beyond Meat is already at around $135 a share. This company is trading in the $6 range. Again, it's very volatile. It's already up 11% today. If you look back in time, sometimes it goes up to 18, and it will drop. But really, the company is starting to stabilize more, expand their balance sheet, and grow over time, and look more like a reputable source and investment to invest in. There we go. It's up to $7 now. Again, at the Very Good Food Company, we believe that making good choices doesn't mean sacrificing flavor, giving up the things you love. So if you try this company, they're actually pretty tasteful. Like it's a pretty good company. You can't even tell that it's meat-based, kind of like Beyond Meat. If you eat those burgers and those products, you wouldn't even know that it's not plant-based unless someone told you. So that's why we are hell-bent on developing and manufacturing a range of plant-based products that will satisfy your taste buds and nourish your body. So that's a Very Good Food Company, a very high growth stock coming in the near future. It's already very volatile. It's already growing rapidly, and I think it's going to be a great investment. I wish I would have picked up more shares than I have now. But again, brothers, I appreciate you stopping by Brotherhood Finance. Please leave a like and subscribe. If you want to get started on Fidelity, you have the link in the top right. Coinbase for our cryptocurrencies, M1 Finance for dividend stocks and other stocks, our Acorns to set up that Roth IRA like we talked about in this last video, and then our Instagram. Please always show that some love. Leave comments down below if you have any. Peace, brothers. Please like and subscribe. Deuces.
I like these ways right here.